UTPA baseball back home to host Bakersfield. We'll take you out there. 4 teams signed new student athletes to national letters of intent. And the United Nations is well represented at UTPA on the tennis courts. We'll give you a lesson in international relations. This is Bronc Country.
Broncs win! Broncs win! Broncs win! 2-1 in walk-off fashion!
It's the best feeling in the world. You live for that.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Bronc Country. I am Jonah Goldberg. Well, whether you were looking for an afikoman or some Easter eggs, a couple of Bronx teams have really struck gold. Last Wednesday was National Signing Day, and 4 teams have brought aboard new student athletes for the 2014-15 academic year. We started with men's basketball, which signed guard Isaiah Hobbs to a national letter of intent. Hobbs comes to the Bronx from Lake Worth Christian High School in Boynton Beach, Florida, where he averaged 21 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a block in 30 games as a senior. He shot 59% from the field, including 38% from behind the arc, plus 72% from the foul line. Hobbs earned all-area first-team honors while leading his team to the district championship. Hobbs played his first 3 seasons at Benjamin High School in Palm Beach Gardens. As a junior, Hobbs averaged 17 points per game, en route to earning Palm Beach Post first-team all-area honors.
Well, really excited about Isaiah Hobbs. He's a multi-positional guy, can guard anything from about the 1 to the 3 spot. He can play offensively from anywhere from point to the 3. Isaiah's about 6'4", 6'4 and a half, very long, very athletic, and a pretty good shooter too, pretty skilled guy. So I think the most impressive play I have on him on film is he misses a driving shot and on the next jump tips it in, tip dunks it. So that's the kind of athlete he is. But great future, high ACT kid, high top 10% of his class kid. So, and looking for engineering here. So true student athlete, and really excited to have him aboard.
We move to women's basketball, which signed guard Troy Swain to a national letter of intent. Swain recently capped off an amazing career at McNeil High School in Austin by averaging 27 points, 4 boards, 2 helpers, and 4 steals per game. For her career, Swain scored more than 2,500 points, while averaging 20 points per game. Swain was the preseason number 8 girls high school basketball player in the state of Texas, and to say the least, she proved more than deserving of that honor, as she was a nominee for the McDonald's All-American game. Swain was also part of the Austin Community Newspaper's All-Central Texas girls basketball team, the Austin American Statesman All-Central Texas first team, the Texas Association of Basketball Coaches All-Region 2-5A team, the TABC 2014 All-Star Game, the All-District 16-5A first team, and the Academic All-District team. Swain also earned District Offensive Player of the Year, McNeil High School Team MVP, and Offensive Player of the Year, just for good measure. Swain racked up the honors during her first 3 years as well. You got all of that? Hey, Coach Tidwell, what do you think?
Troy is definitely lightning in a jar. I mean, she is a fantastic player. She can play both ends of the court. A lot of people don't know how good she's going to be defensively, but she's going to be an excellent defender. But offensively, she averaged 27 points a game, 4 steals a game defensively, around 4 rebounds, around 5 assists. I mean, we got a legitimate player who can play the perimeter for a lot of years to come, and you match her up with Shantae Goff and KK Boyd and Tanisha Walker. I mean, you've really got some athleticism in those 4. Troy also adds to this class. I guess she's the cherry on top, as we signed Laura Van Tilburg out of Weslaco, who's going to be a fantastic player also. And also we signed Stephanie Onyeje, a really quick guard out of Pflugerville. Now what's ironic is Stephanie and Troy are in the same district. Troy was the Offensive Player of the Year. Stephanie was the Defensive Player of the Year in that district. Both of them are going to be playing in the high school all-star games, Texas Girls Coaches Association, Texas Association of Basketball Coaches, as is Laura. they're all going to be playing different all-star games. We've put together a very legitimate Division I recruiting class, and we're very excited. And again, Troy just adds that extra to it that makes it a very, very special class.
On to volleyball, which added rising junior setter Macy Munson from Colby Community College. Munson, an All-American, a 3-time conference and 2-time national player of the week last season while averaging more than 11 assists and 2 digs per set. Munson led her team to the conference championship and a second-place finish at regionals last year. As a freshman, she averaged more than 9 assists and 2 digs per set. Her addition helps to assure the Broncs of some strong competition at the center position to replace Nicole Misaki this fall.
I'm really excited to get Maisie on board. She adds a lot of experience to the setting position. A lot of leadership qualities is really where coaches and opposing coaches kind of spoke the highest of her. But in general, a well-rounded athlete, someone who's going to come in and compete for playing time immediately. I think between she and Mary Kate, who we added in the fall, our setting core is complete and very strong right now. So that went from a position of concern for a little while leading into next season to a position that I feel really comfortable with. And I felt good after the fall signing, but really adding Macy to this mix is huge for us. So I couldn't be more excited.
UTPA baseball also making a big addition, signing outfielder Cole Longcar from Mesa Community College. Longcar is hitting .338 this season with 2 home runs as part of his 13 extra base hits, 27 RBI, 21 runs scored, and 10 steals. He's getting on base at a .428 clip, and even more impressively, he doesn't strike out, just 7 times, or once every 22 plate appearances. Longcar put up big numbers as a freshman too, hitting .353, 19 doubles, 2 triples, 45 RBI, 43 runs scored, 8 steals. He got on base at a .422 clip, and he only struck out once every 26 plate appearances. Talk about an impact bat.
A very, very good player. He's a difference maker. Can play defense, can really swing the bat. He's going to hit in the middle of the lineup for us. Great character kid, great student, tremendous player. We're looking forward to having him. We're excited. He's really going to bring a lot to the table for us next year.
Speaking of UTPA baseball, the Broncs going for their 3rd straight WAC Series victory. Next on Bronc Country, highlights from the Bronc Series against Bakersfield.
Brave and bold, silver and gold.
We're on a mission. Aggie up.
Bronc Country just got a whole lot bigger.
Mighty Wolverines of UVU.
Join the herd. Lopes up.
Bold moves, big season, grew up.
We are the new gold standard.
We will be champions.
We are the Western Athletic Conference.
They are the dreamers and the promise of the future. They are the hope who will lead us to tomorrow. They are the givers who have the passion to serve. They are the visionaries who will celebrate discovery. They will make a difference. They will change South Texas.
The University of Texas Pan American baseball team opened up their first season in the Western Athletic Conference 1-5. However, they took 2 out of 3 from Grand Canyon, 2 out of 3 from Utah Valley. So now Bakersfield comes to town, the preseason WAC favorites, and the Broncs looking to keep it rolling. Broncs facing off against the Roadrunners for the first time in program history. Sam Street on the mound and getting the Broncs off to a good start. That's strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, Jordy Hine takes a seat. But it really wasn't strikeouts that were the story for Street. It was ground balls. 2 outs in the first, and Alan Gwynn hits a ground ball the second to end the inning. Next inning, David Metzger up with 2 outs. Same result. Another ground ball to second for an out. So let's move to the third. It's Gwynn again with 2 outs again. And it's a ground ball to second again to end the inning. Street induced 14 ground outs. Now, the Roadrunners scratched across a run in the second, so we move to the ninth. Broncs still down 1-0, but Super Sam doing his job. Gets Oscar Sine to fly out to left. NCAA leading 7th complete game for Street, but in danger of picking up his first loss. Bottom of the 9th, Jesus Garcia leads off with a fly ball to right. Chance Guspeth right there, and he dropped the ball. 1 out later, Lee Rios is up, and on an 0-2 pitch, bang. The throw comes into third, Rios makes it to second, and suddenly a base hit can end the game. 2 batters later, bases loaded, 2 outs, and the pinch hitter is Blake Thomas. The 2-1 swing, and there's a little blooper out to center, and it drops in! It's over the head of the shallow hind! Both runs score! Bronx win! Bronx win! Bronx win! 2-1 in walk-off fashion! The Bronx get to celebrate their 2nd walk-off win of the season as Super Sam Street improves to an NCAA best 9-0.
Came off the bench cold, just blessed to have the opportunity. Coaches have faith in me. Was just looking for a pitch up I could drive, looking right center. Fortunately, I got a change up high and just got on top of it a little bit, found a gap. It was nice.
Oh, huge, especially because both runs scored as well. So it wasn't just game on; it was game over for us. So it was exciting.
You know what? When the ball came off the bat, the wind was blowing in, and I knew it was well hit. And their outfielders basically played really good all night. So at the beginning, I thought that it was in for a hit. Then I saw the outfielder go back on it, or maybe he's catching it. Then I saw it's over his head. So it was a mix of emotions in about a split second. But I'm just glad it fell in. And again, I'm happy for Blake and for all the guys.
You pretty much just got to keep doing what you're doing. Like you can't let it get you. Just can't let them score again. That's really it. I mean, their guy was throwing really well all night. So you just got to hope and trust in our guys coming through and getting it done like they did.
He's a tremendous competitor. He works extremely hard during the week to prepare for his starts. That's what people don't see. He works extremely hard. He's mentally tough. And in my opinion, he's going to get the opportunity to play at the next level.
Middle game on Friday, and the Bronx got on the board right away. Alex Howe at second with 1 out when Brian Ramirez doubles. Sends Howe home. Bronx up 1-0. On to the third. Game tied at 1, but with the bases loaded and 2 outs, Alberto Morales delivers. Brings home Howe. Bronx up 2-1. Blake English pitched well for the Bronx. First inning, Jordy Hine down swinging. Good battle with Miles Jones in the second. 8th pitch of the at-bat, fishing. 1 batter later, Garrett Pierce just looking. 2 outs in the 4th, and Chance Guspeth down looking as well. 8 innings, 3 runs, 1 earned on 5 hits, no walks, 4 strikeouts for English. English got a little help from his defense as well. 8th inning, Oscar Sine with a line drive to left. Now that's a pretty nice running catch by Shane Ammon. Next batter, Alan Gwynn, line drive to left, and Shane Ammon outdoes himself. A couple of great plays for the left fielder, but the Bronx fall 3-2.
We just got to keep doing a good job of getting on base because we are doing a good job of getting on base. And we just got to get those timely hits. But it's not like we're not hitting the ball. We're just not getting the timely hits. So that's baseball sometimes. And sometimes you're going to win a close game like that and lose a close game. But, I feel like we're always giving ourselves a good chance to win. So I'm proud of that. And Blake did a really good job pitching today.
His daily preparation of the week, we've also changed. And I think it's a little bit of both as far as him getting the right work on a daily basis that he needs, preparing for the start, and then going with his strength, which is, he's got a really good changeup, and today he butted as high as 91. So I think it's a combination of things, but it's working for him, and we hope to keep it that way.
It all starts in the bullpen. Whenever I'm throwing my bullpen before the game, I work on it, and it just has so much movement, down and away. We can move straight down. It just depends, where I'm releasing the ball, where my arm slot is.
Rubber game on Saturday. Bronx going for their 3rd straight WAC series win. Down 1-0 in the 6th. 2 on for Jesus Garcia, trying to lay down a sacrifice bunt, but the throw goes wide of third. That allows Lee Rios to score from second. Bronx tie the game at 1. 3 batters later, bases loaded, 2 outs. Shane Ammon with a dribbler to short, gonna be a close play, and Ammon is safe at first base. Garcia scores, Bronx lead 2-1. Now, Andy Fortuna didn't start this game, but boy are the Bronx glad he's in there now. Singles to center to score Victor Garcia Jr. and Alex Howe. Bronx lead 4-1.
Well, you know what? You try to kind of study your players during practice, see who's swinging the bat well, who's swinging the bat well with fastballs, breaking balls. And, you know, it's just kind of, you have to know your players, and then you try to put them in situations where they're going to succeed.
Just like I do any at bat, I try to go up there, see the ball, hit the ball. I just try to put a good swing on it, especially men on. It's a crucial time to hit the ball and get on. That's what my plan was when I went up.
And Alex Henson makes it stand up. 7th inning, Jordy Hine looking. 8th inning, Miles Jones swinging. Career high 8 1/3 innings, 1 run on 5 hits and 3 strikeouts for Henson. Bottom of the inning, Bronc's looking for a little insurance. Runners on the corners, 1 out. Brian Ramirez on the ground to second. That gets Garcia home. Bronc's up 5-1. On to the 9th. Andrew Padron comes in looking to get the final 2 outs. First pitch to Logan Trowbridge. Caught! 2-away! And then Hine swinging. Broncs win their 3rd straight WAC series. Broncs win 5-1. First career win for Alex Henson.
Means a lot, you know. Haven't really had luck on my side as so far to get a win, so, I mean, couldn't ask for a better team to get it with.
You know what? He should have gotten the win a lot sooner. He's pitched in some really good games that has kept us in the game. Then our bullpen has faltered a couple games where the defense wasn't what we needed to be. We didn't score runs for him. So this win was a long time coming, and he deserves it because he's thrown better than what his record shows.
UTPA tennis team's getting ready for the WAC championships, but off the court, the Broncs are a sound example of what the world could be like if we could all just get along. Coming up on Bronc Country, we take you to the United Nations of tennis. If you look at the University of Texas Pan American men's and women's tennis rosters, under the hometown column, you're going to notice something a little bit unusual. You'll see 3 student athletes from Texas and 1 from Georgia. That's not the unusual part. You'll also see 3 from Mexico, 3 from France, 1 from Argentina, 1 from Brazil, 1 from Belgium, 1 from Bulgaria, 1 from Canada, 1 from England, 1 from Greece, 1 from India, and 1 from Slovakia. Vince Erickson has the lesson in international relations.
Bronx tennis serves things up, international style.
I'm Mariana Ranzauer, and I'm from Mexico.
So my name is Christelle Salem, and I'm from France.
Hi, my name is Didi Fachikova. I'm from Bulgaria.
I'm Julia Perez, and from the United States.
I'm Heather Borsos, and I'm from Canada.
Wait, there's more.
Stanislava Stachova, Slovakia.
Regan Greenwood, England.
Elaine Barron, United States.
And even a couple of more.
My name is Katia Stavroulaki, and I'm from Greece.
Wanda Bigolin, and I'm from France.
A United Nations of tennis, if you will, with all kinds of benefits in our global reality on and off the court.
I like it. We get to meet different people from different culture, different backgrounds, different languages. We don't eat the same kind of food, we don't speak the same language, we don't used to do the same thing at home, so bring different culture, it's nice.
It's a great experience. I love meeting people from different countries, and I really think it's a good opportunity for me. I really enjoy playing alongside with all my teammates. It's a very different experience compared to playing high school tennis, but I love it, and I wouldn't ask to be on any other team.
It's amazing how far I've come in a year to be able to have the opportunity to meet so many different girls, to make so many different friends from around the world. It's such a privilege, and I'm honored to be here.
Now, the women's team is not the only one with an international flavor. The men's team has 7 different players from 6 different countries. Whether men or women, they all agree when it's time to compete, Bronx tennis is one.
Here, I feel like both the men's and women's team, we have a lot of chemistry together. I think that's really good. We are proud to be Bronx, and we always try to let the other teams know that we're proud to be Bronx, and we're here to fight and win.
I think it has a lot to do with our school, because our school has a lot of pride. So coming to UTPA, you enter knowing that you're a Bronc, so that kind of just pushes you throughout the season, and it unites everyone.
For some, it's summed up in 2 words:
Go Bronx. No, go Bronx.
Well said. At the Orville Cox Tennis Center, I'm Vince Erickson reporting for Bronc Country.
The tennis team's practicing over the last week to get ready for this weekend's WAC championships. In the meantime, UTPA track and field taking center stage with a big West Coast trip. Started out with the Cal State LA Twilight Open, recording 8 top 10 finishes. The Bronx dominating the women's hammer throw as Cristina Santiago Bravo earned silver with a then career best throw of 53.76 meters, tied with Jasmine Davison for the third best mark in program history and the best by Bronc this season. Davison, by the way, came in third with a throw of 51.79 meters. Leo Kawan Williams with a career best triple jump of 11.67 meters to take fourth place. John Johnson and Antonio Gonzalez led the men with fifth place finishes, Johnson in the 200-meter dash and Gonzalez in the high jump. There are a few major track and field events every year. Everyone in Texas probably thinks of the Texas Relays as the meet. Folks from the Northeast gravitate to the Penn Relays. But if you're from the West Coast, it's all about the Mount Sac Relays, now in its 56th year. Last year, Martin Kass won the 1,500-meter run with an event record run, and this year he picked up right where he left off. Another victory in the 1,500 meters with the second fastest time in event and program history, finishing ahead of 120 other runners. John Johnson with a big event, taking 4th out of 60 in the 400-meter hurdles with a career best time of 51.89 seconds, third best in program history. Cristina Santiago Bravo outdoing herself with a career best hammer throw for the second day in a row, coming in at 54.29 meters. The Bronx finished the trip at Long Beach State. Deandra Barroso took 3rd in the 400-meter hurdles. John Johnson took 7th in the men's version of the event. The Bronx head to Rice on Saturday for the Fred Duckett Twilight. If you want to support these student athletes, donate to the Bronc Athletic Fund today. You can become a member of the BAF for just $50 a year. All of the money raised goes directly to student athlete scholarships, so visit BroncAthleticFund.com today to see how you can make a meaningful impact on the lives of student athletes.
Brave and bold, silver and gold.
We're on a mission. Aggie up.
Bronc Country just got a whole lot bigger.
Mighty Wolverines of UVU.
Join the herd. Lopes up.
Bold moves, big season, grew up.
We are the new gold standard.
We will be champions.
We are the Western Athletic Conference.
They are the dreamers and the promise of the future. They are the hope who will lead us to tomorrow. They are the givers who have the passion to serve. They are the visionaries who will celebrate discovery. They will make a difference. They will change South Texas.
Big week ahead for the Bronx as 3 different teams take part in the WAC championships. Men's and women's tennis heads to New Mexico State. Women's tennis, the number 2 seed. They get a first-round bye. They'll face either Seattle or Chicago State on Saturday. Men's tennis, the number 6 seed. They face Seattle on Friday. While women's golf is off to Mesa, Arizona, with automatic bids to the NCAA championship on the line. The baseball team heads to Chicago State for 3 before completing this 5-game road trip at Incarnate Word. And track and field competes at Rice on Saturday. We want to thank you for stamping your passport in Bronc Country this week. Schedule another visit for next week. But until then,
Brave and bold, silver and gold.
We're on a mission. Aggie up.
Bronc Country just got a whole lot bigger.
Mighty Wolverines of UVU.
Join the herd. Lopes up.
Bold moves, big season, grew up.
We are the new gold standard.
We will be champions.
We are the Western Athletic Conference.
They are the dreamers and the promise of the future. They are the hope who will lead us to tomorrow. They are the givers who have the passion to serve. They are the visionaries who will celebrate discovery. They will make a difference. They will change South Texas.